How we started with the pavers is that me and my wife went to the theater at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, and as we came out, we saw all the pavers laying out on the sidewalk, and I think they cost about roughly maybe $500 a paver. So Gene said, "Wouldn't that be expensive?" I said, "Let's get home and we'll talk about it." As soon as we got home, I said, "Look," I said, "let's find out what they cost and we'll go from there." And sure enough, we got a hold of Jerry Kelly and his wife Dolores, and Jerry happens to be the chairman of the paver drive, who does a terrific job. Knows everything about the pavers. He knows where everyone is. And we got together and found out they were about $47, maybe $48 a paver, including the printing on it. And I thought that was great. I said, "We'll charge $50. So I said, "How can you charge $50? I said, "With the money we have in our account," I said, "we have to spend it on something. Why don't we just keep the costs down and we'll do that." So Jerry checked into it and found out that, okay, they went along with that with about, I think it was 48, 49 at the time, but it didn't matter. But we had to pay the traveling expenses to get them delivered here in Bayonne. So that cost a little extra money. So it doesn't matter, we will charge $50. Dolores went along with it, Jerry, my wife, the committee, we all went along with it. We're not looking to we're not making money. We just want pavers set there for people that want something in their memory to sort of memorialize why that paver is there. And you can put anything you want there. It doesn't just have to be the people that were killed at the Twin Towers. It could be a birthday, it could be an anniversary, it could be saying hello to someone, whatever you want to put on it, but it has to be scrutinized by our committee. Naturally, we don't want no cuss words on it or anything that we don't think is befitting to put there. So once we okay the paver, we charge them $50, no more, no less, and the paver is put in once a year. The thing is, the manufacturer says we'll deliver it once a year. So if you put in now, let's say, you won't get the paver in until next April. So you have to wait until next April to have the paver put in place like they are all around the monument as of right now.
Hi, my name is Jerry Kelly. My wife Doris and I are co-chairs for the September 11th Bayonne Remembers Paver Committee. We started the pavers when Frank and Jean Perucci were, I believe it was in Washington. They saw pavers around one of the memorials and they said that might be a good idea for the 9/11 memorial. Prior to this, my wife, who's president of Concerned Citizens, they had an anniversary party and I was chairing the fundraiser for the journals. So I had all the names and addresses of all the different organizations, and I approached Frank and I said, "I'd like to chair the pavers." We started with the letters, forms, and everything else, and as of today we have 1,444 pavers sold, and I know there's a lot more out there. The only thing that I'm really surprised of how many people in Bayonne do not know the memorial is down there.
I was there just the other day. I met some people from Germany, and they said, "This is beautiful. This is the most unknown memorial in the nation." Said it's beautiful, and she just came from Jersey City, seeing the one in Jersey City. She says this has a feeling. So as you know, we have the 13 for our people in Bayonne that were killed in the Twin Towers and the airplane, and the one that was killed in '93 at the Twin Towers. We have all their names on a beautiful black granite tube and with their names all on the edge of them. We also have now, which we just dedicated, a piece of steel from the Twin Towers that's there now, mounted on a beautiful piece of black granite. And it says, "Steel from the Twin Towers." So simple as that. You know what it stands for. We had the dedication, we had the blessing. Matter of fact, at the blessing, we had one from every denomination, priest, rabbi, reverend, any religion you could think of. The 7 or 8 of them went to the piece of steel, put their hand on it, and blessed it. I thought it was the most moving thing that I ever saw in my life. It was really nice. And then we went over to the dais, and we had our annual ceremony, which we have every year at the monument. But a lot of people asked about the pavers. We gave out the applications, and sure enough, I think we had 25 come in this week alone, so they're coming in. We have approximately almost 1,500 laid in there already, so we're really accomplishing something, and we got plenty of room for pavers. So if you think you don't have any more room, please, we have plenty of room to send as many as you want. They will be laid in, and if you should come, you call up Jerry Kelly, and he'll take directly to where the paver is, because he knows where each and every paver is.
Okay, this is a map I sent to people locating their pavers. This is where you come in through the parking lot. This is the gate. And I'll draw a arrow exactly where they are. This is where the Bayonne Memorial is for the Bayonne victims. And all of this area, all around here, here, up here, to about here is all paved, have pavers on it, and down around here. The next paver order we'll have will come in here and all around here. So this whole area here has pavers on it.
So you said you've got over 1,400 sold,
Right.
and how many would you say you'd have room for overall?
I'd say at least 3,000-4,000, because after we finish around the memorial itself, then we're going to start the second row all the way around. Okay, we have a form that you can either call me and I can mail it to you. There are forms down at the memorial itself, or you can go onto bayonnenj.org, go into pavers, 9/11 pavers, and print out the form. You're allowed 13 letters per line. That includes spaces and punctuation marks, 7 lines per paver, and it's $50. Right now, I have pavers, I would say just about every state. We have them from Australia, Italy, Ireland, France. The mayor of Bayonne, France was here and bought pavers to install there. Every member of the city council, present and past, have pavers down there. Mayors have pavers down there. I have pavers down there for my family and my wife's family. I have one for my donor because I'm a heart transplant. In the beginning, it was only I don't want to say only, the people thought it was only for the 9/11 people that lost someone there. Now it's everything. People are finding they'll buy a paver instead of buying flowers or something for a deceased friend. We have gift cards that we send to the family that the paver has been purchased by a certain individual for a certain individual. Everything's here, and this is the back of it, describing everything, how often they're laid, my phone number, the price, the size of the paver, everything. This can be pulled off the Bayonne website. Well, people have been, like I said, instead of buying flowers, which they say were thrown out in a day, they'll buy this, and it's a lasting memorial. I have one woman, her son was killed at the towers. There was no part of him returned. This, as she said, is her cemetery. She has a stone there. She goes down there, and that's where she does her meditation. It's so tranquil down there. I go down there at least once a week, and people down there just sitting there. People go down and have lunch, but it's respected area. They have lunch and something, but they clean up. There isn't a paper floating around or anything else. It's a place of respect, and people respect it.